New models to new innovations will take the spotlight on the stage at the Tampa Bay New Car and Truck Show. And Megan LaCurcia is back with all of the details. Megan, good to see you.
Hey, good morning, Natalie.
I feel like it's one of those things like when we know Megan's one of our guests, we're talking about a show and we're going to tell people why they need to get involved. And I know this year this is going to be another big one for you.
Absolutely. So the Tampa Car and Truck Show this weekend. Over 350 new models to choose from. So if you're in the market or just a car guy, you're going to want to come out. You can see pre-production models, you can see the Lambos of the world, and you can even see custom cars. So everything from a test drive that Ford all the way up to get behind the Lamborghini.
I like that. Lambo. Is that
Lambo,
the slang?
absolutely.
I like that. We're going slang today.
Yes.
And I'm glad you talked about the high end, and you also talked about, what everybody can possibly afford as well.
Sure.
You've got the gamut. But I was asking you before we started, your ticket, what is your ticket really, how does it really benefit for people to come out? And you have a fabulous answer for this that I'd like you to share.
So this is basically every showroom under one roof. You don't have to go from Ford to Toyota to Cadillac to Lambo. You can see them all there. So like I said, 350 models under one roof. If you really are looking for that 2019 model, this saves you hours.
And that's such a great way to look at it. And I've never looked at a car and truck show like that before. So I'm so glad you brought that up. But when I'm thinking of car shopping, maybe you're thinking about lugging the kids in the car and having to travel, which could be stress itself. There are kid activities here that we need to point out.
Absolutely. My kids are 12 and 8. They love this show because they can get in them and, it's not frowned upon. It's really interactive. But if you've got even littler ones, they've got test drives of their own. So come on out.
I love the kid-friendly activities if you're looking for something to do. And we mentioned all of the make and models. And again, it's a place to ask questions. But one thing I hate is that pressure that sometimes is there when you're asking questions about a model.
No, this is definitely an educational show. So if you are ready to make a purchase, you can, but it's definitely a no pressure environment at these shows.
And you talked about how many makes and models, 350. And of course, you're going to have all of the people there to answer the questions. That's
right.
One of my big things, because I feel like you watch advertisements and you see, oh, this car has this feature and this feature, and then I'm confused which car has which feature. This is a place to help.
You can check all the boxes while you're there.
I like that. Anything else you want people out there to know about this year? Again, I know it's just bigger and better each year.
Absolutely. So it's this weekend. You can make a weekend out of it because the show is open on Friday and Saturday till 10 o'clock at night. So come on, make it a date night. Tickets are $12, but we have great deals for active military, frontline officers, and anybody over the age of 62 is only $5 to come in.
And I'm assuming you probably can't get through all of it in one day. Is that pretty, that seems like pretty difficult. I'm assuming you got to kind of have a good plan when you're going in.
You should have a plan, but it's laid out and very easy to navigate. So if you know what you're looking for, you could get in and out. But if you want to make an experience of it, the show runs 10 hours.
I like it. And you talked about test driving as well, too.
Absolutely. There's more than 30 models to test drive right around downtown convention center. So really put it through the construction paces.
Nice. I like that one.
And, you can really get that full experience.
Can you test drive the Lambos? Would they let me do that?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. I had to at least ask, especially if you know my driving. They probably wouldn't let me test drive any of them.
Right.
Well, Megan, thank you so much for coming in and talking with us today. We do love when you're here and sharing the information. So there you go. If you don't have weekend plans, be sure and head out to the Tampa Bay New Car and Truck Show. Again, it all happens at the Tampa Convention Center. Megan, thanks again.